Hey guys, is Sony ready to talk about PlayStation 5? Well, not really. Let's get down to the realistic situation that PlayStation is in right now. PlayStation 4 is outpacing PlayStation 2. It is the fastest selling console of all time. PlayStation VR is about to launch on PlayStation 4. Development for those games is still ongoing, and many of their first-party lineups are coming up on VR. Specifically, I'm really looking forward to Gran Turismo on VR, even though half of my brain is thinking, hey, isn't this basically driving? PlayStation 4 and PlayStation VR are the future of PlayStation, or at least the current state of PlayStation for the next 2 to 5 years. And while the technology of the PlayStation 4 has been said to be old and outdated, every single time I look at Drive Club, I say, holy crap, this is a beautiful game. Every time I go to Need for Speed, even though it's not running at the full potential of PlayStation, it looks gorgeous. The idea that graphically this game system needs to be evolved is true. We need to see maybe a spec upgrade a little bit, but nothing in terms of a PlayStation 5. I think that would, number one, confuse some consumers. Number two, it's just too early. Why would you release PlayStation 5 for at least until 2020? Give it some time. Let this console sell. All right, I know that they're obviously talking to developers about the next generation of PlayStation, just like they did with PlayStation 3. They're going forward, putting up some concepts, what's going on, and that's it for now. I mean, they're probably looking at hardware later, but, you know, the specs and all that stuff, they're working on it, but I mean, I don't think they know the spec. I don't think they'll know the specs until, of course, that time period shows up, because technology is evolving in such a fast pace. But no, PlayStation 5 is still far off, of course. PlayStation 5 is something that I really would rather not hear, because PlayStation 4 is just such a momentous system, such a fast-selling system, and one that has been so successful for the past few years. Additionally, I think the focus should be more worried on Nintendo NX and not PlayStation 5. I think NX has a lot to do right now in terms of getting more crowds over to that side than PlayStation 5 ever will, because PlayStation 4 is such a momentous console. I think that if PlayStation releases a new console, which they will have such a backbone from PlayStation 4 that they will just sell PlayStation 5. It won't be as fast selling as PlayStation 4, but it will sell. So guys, do you think it's time for a PlayStation 5? What do you think? Is PlayStation 5 around the corner, or is it a while away? Comment below, tell me what you think, and like this video if you enjoyed this, and it really helps out. Thanks for watching. I'm Brian Swan. Stay tuned for more.